So, what do you not like? What perturbs you? Like, what just pisses you off to the highest level of festivity when you go to a bar and you see this?
It's incredibly crowded.
Okay.
I can't tolerate that shit.
A lot of the venues aren't big enough.
Yeah, I just feel like there is no order at the bar. Like, I've seen an incredibly organized set of bartenders who are able to handle a really, really big crowd, but handle it in such a way where the bar was never crowded. They came up with this system. It was like all the drinks, they were sliding drinks in a certain direction, so they like, when you were in queue to get your drink made, everybody started migrating to where the drinks would be slid to.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't something that he had to state. It's just after repetition, everybody knew the deal. You know, like, he made the drink and he slid it that way. Like, that's
well, organization is very important.
Okay.
And if those of you viewing don't understand what I'm saying, allow me to paint the picture. I've been in clubs with 600-700 people in attendance, and bartenders have handled the crowd.
Yeah.
I've been in bars with 125 people in, and there's a 20-minute wait time.
Okay.
Those are bartenders who don't have a system. They are not organized. I don't know who's next. That's where the frustration comes in. Like, I've been standing at the bar 6 minutes. You walk up because he or she sees you, but they ain't never turned their head and swivel to look on this end of the bar. Now you get your drink before I get my drink, and I've been here 7 minutes.
Right. I got a problem with that. Yeah.
I'm offended.
Yeah,
I feel some type of way about that.
Now you're on the clock. I'm agitated about everything. You know, I'm looking around. I've been to a lot of bars like that, man, where, and I'll tell you this, a lot of part of my not drinking, man, has been like not drinking as much as I should, just because I could never get to the bar and feel comfortable enough ordering as a newbie. Like, it was just too many people, too much dysfunction.
You are one of the people that don't drink out because you don't want the wait time at the bar.
Yeah, I just can't tolerate it. And then I already didn't feel comfortable, because now I feel like I'm rushed. Because, like, so many people at the bar and there's so much dysfunction that the bartender wants me to hurry up and tell them what I want. And if I'm a person who hasn't drunk and I'm trying to try something, we can't have that dialogue.
You might want to ask the bartender, what do you recommend?
Right. But he or she is just trying to get all these crowds away from the bar, so they never get a chance to situate me. So then I'm like, man, I'm not even gonna drink nothing.
So, like, what you're describing is like when the bartender finally acknowledges you, they're like, hey, what you want?
What you want? And
if you don't say Jack and Coke or Hennessy and Sprite or vodka orange juice right fast, they're like, man, what you want?
What you want, bro?
Like, fuck him. Like,
yeah,
he bullshit.
Yeah, that's not happened to me. And I'm like, oh, so now, in those particular instances, if I was gonna try something to drink, the friend that may have offered to buy me a drink or something, I'll say, hey man, I have whatever you get. Just give me whatever you get. They're like, well, nah, bro, I like Jaeger. I'm like, well, bro, I just take a little shot of Jaeger then. And then after that, I didn't like Jaeger. It's like, well, just get me a Coke, son.
So bad bartending has messed up your entire bar experience where I don't even want to deal with this.
Yes, until
bartenders, take note. A lot of y'all are misrepresenting the establishment by not catering to all customers. And a lot of y'all are not putting as much money in y'all pocket as y'all could because y'all don't know how to interact with customers.
I'm a tipper, bro. Like, I would tip.
Yeah, I know you.
And see, I would tip. So the crazy thing is, so like, just give me a little bit of attention, give me some education, leave me with some value, bro.
Everybody's not a drunkard.
Right, and I'll pay for that.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Like, do I want the Kettle One or do I want the Grey Goose?
Yeah, bring me to a conclusion. That way we can exchange services. And I'm gonna compensate you, for the value that you gave me.
I asked for Cigar. You say we don't have Cigar, we got Stoli. And you like, Stoli? Take the time to tell me that Stoli is short for Stolichnaya.
Yeah.
Tell me that it's triple refined, it's good, it ain't cheap. Like, let me know what I'm getting.
To put some value, like, okay, well, this can probably give me the same effect as I was looking for with the Ciroc, or may supersede that. I've been into too many occasions where we can't even have that dialogue. Like, they never get to that. So I got to the point where I didn't want to try anything. So then once I met you and we just really started talking, I started trying to pick your brain on bartending. I got enough lingo to know what to do, and then I already went to a function knowing what I'm willing to drink. I'm like, okay, I can do some Hennessy and Coke or Crown and Coke today, or Jack and Coke. So if somebody asks me what I want, I won't be in a rush. They won't have to rush me because I'm already prepared.
In essence, they still running your bar screen.
Yeah.
We're not gonna take away the goods you just said.
Yeah.
Some bartenders, he knows what he wants now.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is they've taken away the educational experience from you. You have a preset mind of what you're going to say when you show up to the bar.
Yeah, I'm compensating for.
You might not want Hennessy and Sprite, but that's a drink you know.
Yeah, and I know I can get it without pissing you off.
Or you can see somebody with a purple drink, and you might be like, shit, I want to try that. Like, what's in that? But because bartenders have been so rude to you, you just go ahead with Hennessy and Sprite.
Yeah, and I roll with that, because they won't piss you off.
Bartenders, you shouldn't be pissing customers off.
That's
a direct statement.
I'll tell you.
That's a direct statement.
I absolutely get livid, man. It make me mad.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. I worked at a bar one time, and I was a manager. The bartenders used to get mad because guys and girls tabs wasn't, $75. So now here's the dynamic. It's happy hour. Happy hour, everything is 2 for 1.
Okay.
So say we drink Long Island iced tea.
Okay.
Long Island iced tea is $7.25.
$7.25, got you.
It's happy hour though.
Okay.
I'm gonna get 2 of them.
For the same price?
Yes.
Okay, cool, okay.
Well, by the time I drink 2 Long Island iced teas across an hour, I order another round. $7.25.
Okay.
I'm gonna get 2 of them though.
Okay.
My tab is only $14.50.
Yeah.
But I've had 4 Long Island iced. I'm good.
Yeah.
The bartenders and the servers want everybody to have a $50 million tab every night.
You got $29 to drink though.
But I'm not a drunkard.
Yeah.
After I done had 4 Long Island iced tea, I got off work, made it to the bar at 5:30. Happy hour in at 7. From 5:30 to 7:15, I've had 4 Long Island iced teas. I'm good. I don't need nothing else.
Yeah, you already need to be there.
Stop accosting me because my tab ain't $90.
Yeah.
I just had 4 fucking Long Island iced teas.
I feel great.
I feel great. I'm fine. I'm in there, what we call it.
Yeah, and if you would have gave me like some education about something or had a good conversation with me while we were there, I would have compensated you nicely.
Yeah, you're going to get tipped off of your service, not the tab. And see, that's one of the things that I've always prided myself in. You're going to give me some money because I'm going to command some money because you're going to feel obligated to be like, he went above and beyond. I ain't no asshole. Ain't no way I ain't going to give him a
got a tip. And then your friends, you got good friends, your friends gonna say, bro, you gotta leave that bro a tip, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, that ain't gonna work right there.
Yeah.
Put some more money down there.
The servers and bartenders be operating like vending machines. Like, what I say about vending machine is, a person tell you what they want and you give it to them. But a professional bartender or a professional server, like we talk about Alice. Remember that TV show Alice? Hey, she been serving for years. She gonna tell you kiss her grit, but she do know the menu.
Yeah, she know.
You can ask her a question, she gonna answer it.
She know what's going on. Yeah, okay, I'm with you.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm with you now.
The skill set commands a tip, not the tab.
Yeah. And see, the crazy thing is, man, once I started drinking, man, I always found it as a requirement, to tip, service oriented businesses, but like I didn't know substantially about anything concerning how you handle bar situations. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna just simply go and not order nothing or just Coca-Cola. I got stock with y'all too, so here.
Yeah, but now you mentioned that enough times for me to put in my head. What do you do when you go to a restaurant or a bar and the establishment has Pepsi products?
It breaks my heart, son.
You don't like Mountain Dew or
it
Dr.
breaks
Pepper?
my heart.
Sierra Mist don't do it for you?
I like Dr. Pepper, but like I said, I'm a connoisseur of all things sodas. I prefer a Dr. Pepper after 5, man. You know what I'm saying? Really like on some 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, because it got a little. It's
You know, Dr. Pepper got 23 flavors in it.
Yeah, and it's a little pepper. It's peppery. You know what I'm saying? So it feel like it's like a lager or something in my mind. I turn sodas into drinks to me, man.
Yeah, you having fun.
Yeah, I like sodas, bro. But I'm finding out what I like on the liquor side. Cause I'm thinking
there are 2 powerhouses.
Okay.
Any establishment is either gonna have Coca-Cola products or they're gonna have Pepsi products.
Yeah, I'm sick with that. I'm sick they got Pepsi products, man.
Yeah, and I tell people this all the time. When you talk about just from the bartending aspect and like beyond being a bartender, I'm also a consumer. It's called a Jack and Coke. It's not called a Pepsi and Coke. I mean, Jack and Pepsi. It's called a Crown and Coke.
Yeah, fact.
It's not called a Crown and Pepsi.
You can't make it. You can't
substitute that
with Pepsi, bro.
And then, you know, and I tell bartenders this all the time. Don't fool people. If a guy sit down, I'm talking about a 50-year-old man, been drinking Crown Royal since 22.
Word.
Like, I've been drinking Crown Royal 30 years.
You can't play.
If I ask you for a Crown and Coke, as a bartender, I need you to say right then, sir, we have Pepsi products. Is that okay?
We can't do it.
Let me change my whole fucking drink before you just mess it up.
And bring the Pepsi.
I'm going to say, give me a bottle of cranberry. I don't want a Crown and Pepsi.
Yeah.
I drink Crown and Coke.
If they don't have Coke products, like Coke or Coca-Cola, then I'll take a ginger ale.
Yeah, I need to modify my drink.
Yeah.
Tell me you don't have Coca-Cola. Don't just manufacture some shit for me right there. I'm drinking this, not you.
Yeah.
Give me what I asked for.
Yeah.
And if I ask for something you don't have, tell me and let me make the adjustment. Don't just throw no shit in no glass for me.
Yeah, I get pissed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be offended.
I can taste it instantly. This is Pepsi, sir.
Dude, I tell people all the time, like, yes, I'm a bartender, professional bartender. No, my palate is not that savvy. I drink Bud Light. I can go to a bar and ask for a Bud Light. If you give me something other than Bud Light, my palate not that strong. I might not be able to tell you what it is, but I can tell you it's not Bud Light. Don't fool me now. I drink Bud Light draft for a living.
Right.
When I go fishing, I drink Bud Light.
Okay.
When I'm smoking cigars, I drink Bud Light. When I'm watching football, I drink. When I'm grilling, I drink Bud Light.
Word.
If I'm just sitting out in the backyard enjoying the weather, I drink Bud Light. I drink Bud Light.
You don't play with me.
I might not be able to tell you what it is.
Word.
But this ain't Bud Light.
This ain't Bud Light,
You can't fool me.
And you probably gonna have to catch the fade, man.
Yeah, now I'm upset.
Yeah, you don't play.
I don't know, you just gave me poison.
Yeah, you just tested my taste buds, bro. You could be on anything, man.
If you would give me anything,
man, you would
it
do
might be
anything to
anything.
me, bro. You would
I
do
don't
anything
know what
to me,
it
man.
is.
I really gotta feel some kind of way. We gotta leave this establishment, bro. We gotta go somewhere else, bro.
If I order a Jack and Sprite and you give me some shit that don't taste like Jack and Sprite, at this very moment I don't know what it is. You will harm me.
Yeah, you'll do something to me, man. And some folks probably think that we really far, we stretching with that.
Oh, they ain't gonna know the difference.
Yeah.
I know the difference.
Bro. I know, bro. I know. See, now, on the liquor side, I can't tell you nothing apart. Except for like, you did cognacs. Like, the crazy thing is I only had Hennessy one time without it being mixed with something, like what I've been accustomed to. And it tastes completely different. It tastes so different that I couldn't probably recognize that it was Hennessy if it wasn't mixed with something.
I'm gonna make this make sense for the viewer. When you made this statement that people might think we're going overboard with this.
Yeah.
I want the consumer to understand, if you eat fried chicken, I can tell the difference between it came from KFC, it came from Popeyes, or it came from Church's.
Word, factual.
So if I order a Jack and Coke,
yeah,
and you give me something that don't taste like Jack and Coke, At that very moment, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you could have did it.
I'm mad now.
You can't identify what this is. What this
Right.
is.
Right. It's no different than what they call auditory memory.
Yeah.
If I hear I can tell if a book fell on the floor.
Yeah.
I can tell if it's a gunshot.
Yeah.
I can tell if a balloon just popped.
Yeah.
I can tell if a car backfired.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not overreaching. We're sharing with you guys. If you drink something on a regular basis, especially the ladies, if you drink something on a regular basis and you order it and it does not taste like what you're accustomed to drinking over a period of 14 years, like you 36 years old and you drink vodka and cranberry all the time. If this don't taste like a vodka and cranberry,
You done change
pour it
something.
out.
You done change something up, man.
Pour it out. Pour it out. You're being the bartender's being unscrupulous now.
Ooh.
I had to pull out ACT word for that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm a C student, but I know a little bit. Every now and then I hit them in the good.
That man the T.I.L. Jackson, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, like if you go somewhere and you order something that you're accustomed to drinking and you know what it tastes like and it does not taste like that, pour it out. Don't worry about your $8.
Yeah.
You don't want to die or get misabused for $8.
Yeah, we ain't trying to have a.
We ain't trying to do that.
Yeah, we ain't trying to go, your boy.
Yeah, you don't want to be sleepy and discombobulated at 2 o'clock in the morning and don't know where you at.
I got some Jello pudding.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. What do you like to drink when you're smoking your cigars?
All right, so on the spirit side, I'll say I've been a fan of Merlot wine. I think Merlot wine is cool. I've had Monkey Shoulder that I've actually.
Monkey Shoulders is awesome.
I like that. I like that one a lot. And then I had God, I just forgot the name. It was a cognac, man.
Kelp.
No, I got like
Del Monte.
Martell cognac.
You know, Slim Thug is an avid drinker of Martell.
Okay.
Houston, Texas rapper, Slim Thug.
Yeah, OG. Yeah, I seen it. I seen Martell for the first time in like a mob movie or something. And I was like, oh, okay, that's what mob drinkers, mob shit.
I don't know if you remember the movie Reservoir Dogs.
I don't.
Okay, I'm a little older than you.
Yeah, so I gotta watch that.
there was a point in the movie where the head man was drinking Remy Martin.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you talk about the elephant in the room,
Okay.
we live in Mississippi. If you go to a bar that does not serve cognac, they don't want black people in there. Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
However, cognac is prevalent amongst the other color as well because, like, I hear the other color say, I don't drink cognac. That's some black folk shit. But they drink brandy.
Which I remember you telling me what the brand, like the three.
Cognac is nothing but brandy that's been aged 3 years or more.
Yeah.
So ain't no way you like brandy and don't like cognac.
Word.
You don't want to be associated with the other color.
Okay, so you'll take the brandy just to keep from having to have that
cognac stigma on you.
Okay, wow! I didn't know it was systemic racism inside.
Well, it's the way it's the way that it's made, and there's systemic whatever in everything. We human, you know, like we human. I got a homeboy. I apologize, I misspoke. I have an ex-college roommate that couldn't handle his liquor.
Okay.
But he used to try and drink a lot because he was Irish. He thought he was supposed to do that. Like, I'm Irish. Like, I'm a drinker.
Oh, no.
Like, dude, you too big for that. Like, we 24 years old. Like, you finna get yourself thrown and be under the table on the floor talking about it's wet down here.
Yeah.
Because you Irish, of Irish descent.
Yeah, he tripping.
Yeah, that's foolishness.
Yeah, he always spazzed out.
That's foolishness.
Nah, and the thing is, man, even when I get any beverage so far, man, I do a real small pour. Probably like what you got in your cup right now. that's it for me.
This is a lot though. Like, I don't know if you noticed, because of the circumference of the glass, we're looking at an honest ounce and a quarter pour.
Okay.
Like, this is a beverage. I'm drinking it neat.
Word.
But if you ordered this at a bar, you would get this, ice, and whatever mixer you choose.
Word.
This is a real pour.
So that's probably that's all I'll do. And then
It's a 3 count, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, so that's the science behind the number calculation you gave me for the pour. So
like when
okay.
you want to do an ounce or an ounce and a quarter, you basically want to go 1, 2, 3, and snap it. You want to stop. I didn't snap it because of my close proximity to the table.
Okay.
But if I was working in the well, when I got to 3, I would have stood the bottle straight up. Like, I was pouring like this.
Okay.
I'd have took the bottle and went, I didn't do that because I'm right here, and if I had done that, I'd hit the table and I'd fuck the table up, broke the bottle, or wasted all the liquor, or yada yada yada. But just for informational purposes,
okay.
when you get through, you want to snap it. That's how you keep, because like, if you pouring and you try and bring the bottle up slow, liquor's still running because the bottle is turned sideways.
Gravity doing its thing.
Gravity doing its thing.
For sure.
When you pouring, you want to snap it.
Okay.
Just standing straight up.
So like an e-brake on the car.
Yeah.
Okay, you did
Yeah.
e-brake. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't do that because of my close proximity to the table.
Okay. I'm with you. So like, yeah, man, like I'm on the beverage side, man. I've been consistently trying to figure out what fits me. Definitely been trying to do more of it now that I've been considering like just my space in the cigar world, and it's parallel to the spirit world, and just kind of how everything kind of coexists to make an overall experience. So I find it important for me to kind of get some kind of knowledge, tidbits where I can kind of drop those little nuggets, in the conversation.
Yeah.
To just kind of get me over. I don't have to.
But you want to be authentic.
Right,
you don't want to convince somebody through falsehood. You want to actually know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Because had a guy talk about he wanted to start his own line, and he was torn between brandy or cognac, and I was able to have a dialogue with him to try to see what, like, did he not know, or was it something I was misinterpreting of what he was saying?
Yeah.
So he was like, he didn't know if he wanted a brandy or a cognac, or like, and he was like, he didn't like one over the other. And I'm like, no, that's the same.
Because they're so similar.
Yeah.
They're just like identical twins. Like, man, I don't know if she prettier or she prettier.
Word.
They so similar.
Yeah. That you have a hard time trying to figure out what to do.
That was his dilemma.
Yeah.
He didn't know they were one and the same.
Right.
One just older than the other.
And the only thing, and just that conversation that I had with you before had prepped me to have that dialogue. So when that conversation came around, it was like, oh, I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? It's a conversation that can either be a learning opportunity or an expounding opportunity for me. So yeah. Now I think the biggest thing is when you ask me what was my favorite drink to drink with my cigars, I think more appropriately, in my regard, I have
red wine
or a choice. Which cigar am I going to smoke when I decide to drink? And see, now, and that's always the case for me.
You know what? I like that, and then that's prompted a subsequent question because I choose my cigar.
Okay.
Then I pair my bourbon.
Okay. And see,
you choose your liquor. You choose your drink of the day,
yeah.
And then you find which cigar you're gonna smoke. We're essentially doing the exact same thing, just in reverse order.
Yeah. That's it.
And see, because like people often ask me, they say, Sean, what's your favorite cigar? And I tell them I don't have a favorite cigar. I smoke cigars depending on my mood, what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, how I'm feeling,
Word.
Like, I don't just smoke one brand. I smoke cigars, and I smoke medium to full body. I'm not a mild smoker.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I pick my cigar, then pick my bourbon.
Okay.
And you pick your drink of
choice.
choice, then you pick your cigar.
Whatever cigar I'm gonna smoke. And most of the times, no matter what I end up drinking, I stay away from Nicaraguan tobacco when I drink.
I'm a Nicaraguan tobacco smoker.
And see, I like Nicaraguan tobacco. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it and drink.
Yeah.
For me, like the flavor profiles of Nicaraguan tobacco is so prevalent, it's just so like upfront in your face that I'm having a hard time trying to process what's going on with the cigar and trying to learn about spirits while I indulge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and there's no right or wrong.
Yeah.
We're just different
Yeah.
because like the Rocky Patel Edge Battalion Habano, the Bluefoot.
Mm-hmm.
I smoke it on a
I
regular
love
basis.
it. It's great.
And Room 101, what is it? Davidoff has the distributorship on the back to back,
Yeah.
which is the same recipe or the close rendition to the payback that Room 101 had. It's Nicaraguan.
Okay.
You know, I smoke Nicaraguan cigars.
And so I like it. Okay, quick sidebar. Since you are a Room 101 fan,
I'm a Room 101 whore.
I
wouldn't do much for a Klondike bar,
But
I'll do some sketchy shit for a Room
Yeah.
101 cigar.
Now here this is. They left codwelling with the La Palina.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
Heard it. I haven't confirmed.
Okay, yeah.
But I've
yeah,
heard
yeah,
it.
Yeah, like that's what's happening, yo. Like that's wild. Like for us to be like huge fans of Matt Booth, like we like Matt Booth. We bought in the Room 101 cigars and we like
Dude,
Matt Booth.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story. My homeboy Mon, you met Mon.
Yep, Mon. Shout out, Mon.
I had a nice bracelet on, and he was like, "Where you get that bracelet from?" I said, "Shit, man, this is Matt Booth, Room 101." He looked at it. He said, "Man, I could have made you one of them bracelets with the beads on." I said, "Man, I ain't gonna call the dollar amount now because I'm not gonna be crazy." I said, "Man, this bracelet ran me, yada, yada, yada." He pointed at the ring that had the Room 101 logo on it.
Yeah.
He was like, "That's what you paid for." He was like,
Yeah.
"The bracelet just a bracelet." You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I got a perfect cut if you want.
Oh,
You know, you got the back on and you can't mess it up.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
That's a Drew Estate cutter right
Yeah,
there.
indeed. Shout out to Drew Estate.
You know, and I always jest and I say the thing with being a whore is you're not loyal.
Ah!
I'm gonna tell you what'll get me crazy. I am a Drew Estate whore. I will do some sketchy shit for Undercrown,
Okay.
a T52,
Okay.
number 9,
Number nine,
you know what I'm saying, Ratzilla,
Okay.
Unico series,
Okay.
Papa's Fritas when I'm
Yeah.
in between me.
Yeah, Papa Fritters is off the chain.
And I'm a Room 101 whore. Like neither one of y'all can expect me to be loyal to y'all.
But I love you both.
I love you both. I love all my women.
I love you both, man. Shout out to Rayford, man. All the smoke, man. I got.
I mean, Drew Estate Rayford is golden.
Yeah, it's my dog,
He's
man.
golden.
What's up, my people, man? When you catch the video, man, send it to your boss and let them know we fuck with you in Mississippi, bro. Yeah.
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 And I don't even want nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know how Joe be calling the reps and be like, and got some t-shirts.
You got some t-shirts.
You got a hat.
Some new swag, man.
You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
take that.
Even Kyle.
Yeah.
You remember Kyle before Rayford? Man, Kyle is golden. I think I might have offended Rayford, but we worked it out because we both grown.
Okay.
Van Buren called me. Van Buren owns Havana Tranquility number 2 in Jackson, Mississippi. Van Buren called me and was like, "Hey man, the Drew Estate rep here." Man, I get in my truck, hightail to the shop. Rayford sitting there. He like, "Man, this is the Drew Estate rep." I looked Rayford dead in his eyes and said, "Where Kyle at?" But I didn't realize I was being. I didn't know I was doing nothing. Like,
you ain't came by the.
hey, y'all fooled me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kyle my size and he white.
Yeah, you came out of pocket.
You know what I'm saying?
You came out of pocket on him, man. Like, hey, bro, I wasn't expecting you, fella.
Like who? Like what we doing?
Nice to meet you, though, bro.
But I like Rayford on his own merit, not because he worked for Drew Estate.
Yeah.
But the first time I met him, I was expecting Kyle because that's how the setup came.
Yeah, he's solid all around.
That's how the setup came.
For sure.
Yeah, Rayford golden. Like I got no problem with Rayford.
All right, so first off, can you I think I'm ready to indulge. Can you hit me with the one pour?
Yeah.
Half a pour.
A half a pour. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to hold it up so I can show you the snap I was just talking about.
Okay.
I can't leave it sitting on the table, and then you won't snap it.
Okay.
You want to stop the flow of alcohol.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all seen that live, man.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's perfect, bro. That's not.
You sure?
I'm solid.
Ain't no peer pressure, but do you want some more?
I don't want no more.
I'm not trying to peer pressure you, but is this enough?
Man, this is the bartender
I'm not trying to
peer
peer pressure you, but I got plenty. You can have some if
bro.
you like.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
That's 3 times.
Yeah, 3 times.
Okay.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, man. You know what I'm saying? So, what would you pick up from this bourbon or what should I be looking for if I'm like trying to?
Well, I tell people before we get into all these terms like spicy, oak, you know what I'm saying, caramel.
What's up?
Do you like it?
Okay, well let's
if you don't like it, don't drink it.
Okay, well let's see. Here we go.
We talk about a cigar. This is my go-to statement. So if y'all have heard this before, you're gonna hear it again. This is my go-to statement. As a cigar smoker, I've had $30 cigars that were great. I've had $8 cigars that were better. So damn price point, damn oak, damn earthy, damn spicy, damn nutty. Do you like it? If you don't like it, don't drink it.
I do.
I like it too. Like I drink Bullet on a regular basis.
All right, so
it's in my rotation.
So let me tell you what I'm getting. Like what I'm getting. So right now, I'll tell you what I'm smoking. So I'm experimenting with some stuff. All right, so this is a 46 by 7 Lonsdale when I'm smoking. So you got.
Is that a Dreamer cigar?
It is.
Tell people about the Dreamer cigar.
Okay. All right. So first, 4 minutes. Okay, cool. So everybody, so for folks who didn't get a chance to really find out the backdrop, so I'm Anu-Seti Amen-Ra. I'm the CEO and co-founder of the Dreamer Cigar Company. We are America's youngest black-owned premier cigar brand in the nation right now. So we were founded on the 5th of January 2019. This is the concluding the end of the 4th quarter in our first year. And man, right now we have 3 series out right now. Dreamcatcher series number 1, 2, and 3. And of course we have a couple other collections coming soon. Right now I was trying to work on some box press stuff, but also get down into a boutique size. I really like this old world size, and this is a Lonsdale here. So what I have a Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper right now. So I got
Sumatra.
Yeah.
You know, I like Sumatra.
Yeah, and so, you know, I'm playing around with blends with Sumatras.
I mentioned earlier the Rocky Patel Battalion Edge, the Bluefoot, the Burgundy with the yellow RP on it. That's the Sumatra.
Yeah, Sumatra. Yeah.
Man, that's so good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
and see, and what I was doing, I was looking for something with more white pepper. And see, now people get into all that, you know, I get all these spices, but you can actually differentiate the white and black pepper.
You know, most of the time they don't even be tasting with their palate. Man, they be reading right off the website.
Yeah, this is what it says it's supposed to taste like. And what I do right now, I learned a little trick from like YouTube. I just watch YouTube. They say they leave a little bit of the spirits on their tongue, like that's a little bit of it, not a lot. When your mouth is wet, but you know it's still moist, and then bring in the smoke. And what I'm getting here is this nice, I'll say, honey-hued like pepper. Like I feel like this done gave me some honey notes on top of that pepper, and I like that, man.
I know what it tastes like when he give me one and I smoke it, and then I give y'all my own review. Hey, you see how I did that insert here?
Give me what? I'm trying to sample yours, like Slick Johnson said. Sample yours. Yeah. So man, I'm excited, man. This is actually good. This is actually great. I like this. I think I could buy this and drink it at my home.
Yeah. Throughout this series, every episode we touch on something different.
Okay.
What I do is on purpose for the everyman. I keep the price point around $40.
Yeah, so I'm with you on it, man. It's actually a great idea. What you're doing with this, man, is I follow along through the podcast myself as a viewer and a participant. I have beverages that I can recommend and I can learn about, that I can reference during my road
Yeah,
service.
staying within the $25 to $40 price range
For sure.
will allow somebody to see something and be like, you know what, I'll try that. You know what I'm saying? And for me to sit here with a $150 bottle of whiskey and you ain't never had it before, you'll be like, man, I'm not gonna spend $150 on something and I might not like it. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
But if you spend $30 on a bottle and you don't like it, man, you'll give it to your homeboy, man, take it home.
Yeah, you roll
You
with
know
that.
what I'm saying?
Roll with that.
Like I ain't even mad. Like I'm okay because I tried it.
Yeah,
But now I spent $195 on some Johnny Walker Blue and don't like it.
Yeah, I got some smoke.
Now I'm mad at Drinkslinger.
Yeah, I'm mad.
That motherfucker told me this shit was gonna be good.
It wasn't.
Hey, you can't give a cognac drink of scotch without no prerequisites.
Yeah, I'm gonna see no plus 20 on
in
the hole.
I just spent $213 with tax, and I don't even like it.
I don't like it. Yeah, so that's why, man. For me, I've just been trying to try stuff and really just get it in moderation, just to see does it go what I got, so I can make firm recommendations. So I appreciate that adds some value to me today.
Especially with you being the owner of a cigar company.
For sure.
You might be in a private setting, like at a wedding, but the bar is open.
Word.
They got Jack, Crown, and Knob Creek.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on 1, 2, or 3 series, you can tell them, listen, if you smoking the number 2, you want the Knob Creek.
Mm-hmm.
If you smoking the number 1, you want the Crown Royal. Mm-hmm. Crown Royal is smoother than Jack and Knob Creek. Mm-hmm. But Knob Creek and Jack are American whiskeys. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? They gonna have some pungentness to them.
Yeah, it's gonna go down.
Yeah, because in America, like, we grown men. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't drink Indian whiskey. I don't drink Afghanistan whiskey.
Insert here.
I don't drink Iraqi whiskey.
We grown men.
I'm American. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, I do good in life because I do right by people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My business hasn't been going 8 years because I'm unscrupulous.
Word.
Or because I don't fulfill my obligation.
For sure.
Or because I lie a lot.
Word.
Or because I'm not educated within my craft and I don't facilitate the true bar experience.
Word, for sure.
You know, like I'm in year 9.
Word. Yeah.
I survived the first 3 just with tenacity and zeal and forthrightness.
Yeah, just being a solid dude.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Once I got in year 5, the honing of my craft became important.
Word.
And I stay relevant by staying real.
Word. Okay. Yeah, I'm with it.
Not street real, but real in the sense of real.
Just being real.
Like real is a word that has a definition all its own.
Yeah, it does. It does.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can say it as my friend, man. You've done that, man. A friend, my mentor, you know, all of that. I say.
Baby Godfather.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. This is my son, Godfather. And this gonna go on Instagram.
It's like it's both of our sons. We just keep it at his house.
Now this is the crazy thing, is now this is finna go on Instagram, and none of my Instagram followers who are not my Facebook friends know I have a child yet. So this is when this drop, this is gonna be the news.
You want me to edit that?
Nah, you ain't gotta edit it. That's
okay,
cool.
Okay.
That's cool. That's in the show. You did. So yeah, I had my son Saint Ermi Shakur Amen-Ra, you know, September of 2019 on the good old night. You know what I'm saying?
No, your baby was born on 10.
Me
and your baby got the same birthday. Your baby was born on 10.
I'm claiming the night.
Why would you do that? Why would you fuck over me like that? like your baby was born September 10, right?
Yeah, it was.
That's the truth?
Yeah, that's the truth.
Your baby was born September 10. Like,
he was born September 10.
Yeah.
I just didn't like teens. I like nines, so I just wanted. But not saying I'm hating on my dog.
Is that like a frat thing?
Yeah.
Man, chill out. You talking about your baby? You know what I'm saying?
So
the frat don't supersede Saint.
Shakur born on the 10th, man. And it happened to be one of my good friends and his godfather's birthday, man. So y'all, when y'all kiss these,
me and the baby are intrinsic.
Yeah, and I want to make sure that for this big announcement, I want to make a note when I drop it on my page to tell you to move to 15 minutes and 16 seconds to hear I got a baby. So when your mind be blown, you heard it here first on Bar Talk with Sean.
And the baby birthday September the 10th. Fuck what he talking about.
For the record, you know what I'm saying?
Look, if we gonna move it like that, like you folk club, man. Yeah. His baby folk club. His baby born September 4th. He's just gonna make a date. Hey, like, your baby was born on the 10th.
Compton, Bompton, tomatoes, 9th, 10th, you know.
Okay, Grim, don't do that. Don't do that. And this is a family show.
Oh man.
Baby born September 10th, goddamn.
10 for the record, y'all. This my son, godfather, man.
So let me ask you this.
Okay.
Being a new father.
Yeah.
At what age will you have your first drink with your son?
Legally?
No. Like as a human, like me and my father, you know what I'm saying, gave me beer at 13.
Probably 16.
You know what I'm saying? Like at 16, you would sit your son down and have a drink with him.
I think 16. I'm probably going to have to put some perspective behind that. 16 years old for me, I feel like in a young man's life, especially in my life, 'cause I was 16 once, that was such a pivotal moment where I really needed some grounding. You know what I'm saying? Like a moment where we kind of came to this is where it is and this is where it's going. So let's plan about what our next steps. And I think that for a 16-year-old young man, he's really big. He's really big on feeling like he's growing up. So I'll sit my son down and introduce my son on like intellectually, you know what I'm saying, to something.
So what were you saying?
Oh man, I was saying, man, I really like where it's going. So I got a question, man, for you. So why bar talk? Like what inspired this for you?
We talking about bar shit.
Okay.
Or was your question, why did I name the series Bar Talk? Yeah, we talking about bar shit.
Okay.
Bar talk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like cigar talk. Like mechanic talk. You know, if I worked in IT, computer talk.
Word. And I can see, man, the crazy thing is, man, all the conversations that we have, man, friends and colleagues will have these conversations over at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
They conclude their day and go to the bar and unwind and just recap what happened.
So with that being said, I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked the previous guest.
Okay.
What do you look for in a bar when you're deciding what bar to go to?
Man, just really an essence of like-minded people. A place where it's particularly like conducive for real conversations. So that's why I'm such a fan of the environment at Fine and Dandy. Now I've heard people say they may not care for the drinks. I've heard that. Some people say they may not care.
I've been to Fine and Dandy several times, and I've never been disappointed in the drinks. So I'm talking, when I say several, I really mean like 8
times. Okay, see, and I've heard folks, but what I've mutually heard over the course of time is everybody is satisfied with the ambiance and the atmosphere that the drinking space provides. If you want to be up by the wood, you got a chance to do that inside or outside. If you want to occupy a couch outside, but you can hear yourself talk, the music is not overbearing when you're yelling.
You don't have to yell.
You don't have to yell. It's enough music where you can hear the music and kind of like get something in your ear, but not so much where it's just like overbearing. I'm looking for a place like that, man, something where I can really feel like I can get something done and unwind.
You know, that's funny you mentioned that. That's why I don't like several of the cigar shops.
Mm-hmm.
I go to them by default.
Mm-hmm.
Like they basically win because there's no competition in cigar smoking.
Right.
I can go into the cigar shop. I'm trying to watch the game, but you got music blaring
like
at 1,000.
And then you got somebody else over here playing a hard domino game.
I get schizophrenic when I walk in that motherfucker. Like, I don't know if I'm listening to music, smoking cigar, watching TV, playing spades. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and see, for me, that's an absolute disruptor for me, man. And that's why
it's disruptive.
That's why I have more of recluse moments nowadays with my smoking experience, man. I really kind of get out by myself, something intimate, where I can kind of collect my thoughts and just really just kind of get the relaxation that cigars provide for me. But even when I decide I want
smoking is personal. Like when I smoke cigars, I'm doing that for me.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not sharing my cigar with nobody
Yeah,
else.
well, most definitely. And for me, for the times when I do drink, I'm really trying to lock in and relax. Like I'm purposely trying to relax. Cause right now I do so much, and I smoke everywhere I go. Essentially, we smoke everywhere we go.
That's a hashtag of mine.
Facts. Okay, so I heard it with you first. So with that, I'm like, okay, when I try to include a beverage, I'm really trying to relax, man. I'm not trying to yell. I'm not trying to be overly stimulated with too much loud music and a lot of yelling and that's what I think that a lot of the cigar shops are missing. Everybody's going into a party element, but I think that the bar scene,
there's no cigar culture in it.
Yeah,
Basically, you a club that also sells cigars.
Yeah, and see now I prefer like I actually go read and catch and do some work at Fine and Dan.
Yeah.
Like because it's I can hear myself think. I can have a real intellectual meeting with you. Those are the things. Or if I want to have some fun and get a group of friends, we can have intimate conversations and really enjoy ourselves and not be pressured by all of the outside stimuli.
Outside influences.
So that's what I look for, man. In a bar. If I had to go, that's what I'm thinking about. When I don't instantly get that, then I do that. I go somewhere else. Cause like now, a lot of places here, man, their bar scene is always rah rah rah. Everybody's just rah rah rah, and it's just too much for me. So I like something intimate,
man. Yeah. I agree with that. And I say that because you and I are like-minded individuals. But if I didn't agree with that, it's still perfect information for the consumer. Mm-hmm. Like the podcast is for everybody. It's not just for us to sit here and agree. Right. If you agree with what he said, then that's what you should be looking forward to. There are certain things that I look for when I go out. Okay. I like mixed crowds. Okay. Because I like a whole different array of music. I don't want to go somewhere where they just playing shoot 'em up, bang bang, kill me. Yeah. Like I can follow a Young Jeezy with Tool. Word. You see what I'm saying? I can follow Yo Gotti with Creed. I want to hear all of that. Yeah. I want a mixture. I don't want to just sit there and get cussed out.
Yeah, the whole time. Yeah, for sure, man. I think that's excellent. And see, the crazy thing is, man, mixed crowds also brings a certain expectation of cultural boundaries.
Behavior, you just fancied up behavior. Yeah, a joker behave different at Olive Garden than they do dive bar.
Yeah, for sure.
See, in a dive bar, you might look at the TV and say, "Fuck Romo." Yeah. Sanchez ain't shit.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do that.
You wouldn't dare do that in real life.
You won't do that.
It's not appropriate.
Yeah, it's not socially acceptable.
Correct.
By any means.
Correct.
And I can appreciate environments like that because everybody is conscientious of what they're saying and what they're doing. Yeah. And they're respectful enough to allow me to come there. But, you go to some places, this is the culture here. So it's like you out of place if you want somebody to be quiet or you want somebody to be quiet.
I was working at a bar one time and the guy got mad at 7 o'clock we used to dim the lights. Okay. Guy came to me and he was like, "I'm trying to read my book." Man, I looked at him and I said, "Reading in a bar is about as appropriate as being drunk in Barnes and Noble."
Ooh, that's deep.
He said, he folded his book up, didn't say nothing. I walked off. He didn't leave though. About 6 minutes later, he asked the server to bring him a drink.
And he should.
You know what I'm saying?
He's in the wrong place, to read.
Like proper place and time.
Yeah.
Proper place and time.
If you want a drink, get you a cup of coffee and spike your coffee with a little dab of Douce or something. Sit there and read your book.
And I'm not trying to offend you.
Yeah, this
is the rule of the establishment.
Yeah, I didn't make this up.
At 7 o'clock, we dim the lights.
Yeah, we didn't make this up.
Yeah, I didn't do that to make you be uncomfortable or I don't fuck with you.
Nah, this
at 7 o'clock every day, whether you in here or not, we dim the lights.
And I think man, that you bringing up some points, man, that I feel that a lot. This is what is tampering with the sophistication of the cigar experience. Is because it comes down to a vibe moment. Like how is people feeling? What kind of ambiance are they expecting when they come to your establishment? Or do you have a ambiance that's conducive to the crowd you want to bring? Like, are you looking for? Like, this is something I I admire about bigger cities is that they have establishments that cater to the type of people they want to bring.
Well, what you bringing that point up, I want to talk to you. I want to ask you your perspective on upscale.
Mm-hmm.
But let me land 1st.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think upscale is charging a lot, and only people that can afford it will come.
Ooh.
Upscale is an experience.
Yeah.
If you were charging me $26.99 for a catfish fillet and grits, in the South we call it catfish and grits,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to wait 50 minutes for it. Upscale is not charging a lot, and only people that can afford it will come.
Yeah.
Upscale is an experience.
For sure.
If I spend $27 on McAllen 18, I should not get it in a plastic cup.
For sure.
Give me a glass.
That's brand new. That's brand new.
I'm drinking glass shit.
Yeah. But
This ain't rail stuff
yeah.
and cranberry.
Yeah. That's facts.
You sure? This ain't aristocrat and orange juice.
Word. And so I think that's very important, man. And actually, for me, I've noticed that a lot of brands don't invest in themselves. I mean, I feel like regardless of who you are, you can come in there and order one glass of Crown Royal. Your Crown Royal should be upscale. It should come. If your whole MO is being upscale,
Upscale is a customer service experience.
So no matter what you pouring into that cup or at this bar, the ambiance should be there representing.
And upscale is not even a uniform. Like, I don't care nothing about you putting a young lady in black pants and black shirt, but she can't make it 6 on the beach.
No.
She not a bartender.
She's not a bartender. She's a server.
You see what I'm saying? A lot of people think upscale is charging a lot, and only people that can afford it will come. Upscale is a customer service experience.
Yeah.
There is nothing upscale about your establishment if they fight in the parking lot.
Yeah, for sure. Like I feel for me, man, when I'm thinking upscale, I'm thinking, hey, I have a potential business meeting. I think of your establishment as a fitting first impression. And that's how I look. Is your establishment to take one of my guests or colleagues a fitting location for the impression I'm trying to impart?
You know, my grandfather told me when I was younger. My grandfather said, as a man, you should not do anything that your wife or kids can't participate in. If I can't take my wife to your establishment because I'm scared for her safety, I don't give a fuck what you charge. Ain't nothing upscale about that.
I don't need to be there.
I don't need to be there.